All right,
What's that?
not bad.
Oh, Brian.
There's a couple you can sign, they're the opposite of what I've done. And you can sign these one, it's like, or, so we,
So here,
then you can do that with that one, either side, doesn't matter. Moved or seconded.
it's a different way.
Okay, guys, so just calling the meeting to order, so just moved by Dan and second by Lee, so the meeting be opened at 5:11 p.m. All in favor? And then it's the adoption of the agenda, so moved by Lee and second by Dan, that the draft agenda dated July 8th, 2024 be adopted as prepared. All in favor? Any disclosure of pecuniary interests and general nature thereof? Okay. Adoption of the previous minutes, moved by Dan and second by Lees, with the minutes of the Recreation and Fitness Committee of June 8th, 2024 be adopted as circulated. All in favor? Perfect. Carried. Any presentations and delegations? And that moves us to staff reports for Canada Day.
So overall, Canada Day went really smoothly. It was a smaller turnout than we were hoping for, but any feedback I've gotten from people, it's been positive.
Yeah, I thought you did a really
We
good job.
definitely stayed within the conservative budget for it, which was always good to see.
Budget was what?
Overall, well, we had, I don't have the exact number off the top of my head. I can get it to you though.
Please.
Yeah, no, I thought you had everything.
Yeah.
You ran smoothly, so.
Lessons were learned though with the timing of the duck race. Steve was correct. In that we need to have it at the very end
Yeah.
of the day. That was a
Yeah.
lesson that was learned. But people were still in the park really enjoying the music, but it definitely pulled people out of the rink.
Sure.
But those guys put on a great show and there were a couple kids that went in there and they're like, do you know this song? And then they would just play it for that kid. So that kid was having the best day. Yeah.
I mean, you say it was a little smaller, but we ran through all the hot dogs.
Yep, we went through them and it was great having the vendors market there and
Yes,
it added a
it added a
lot
lot.
of volume to the day and they all had a great time too. They said it was worth their while being there.
Yeah,
So that's definitely a partnership. I think we're gonna try and incorporate them into different things moving forward.
Could we not have it closer together?
What do you mean?
Vendors market back there too,
The
so
layout of the whole
oh.
event, yeah.
that walk was.
Oh, I know, I did it for you.
Oh, I know you were doing it all day, but you're not 7 years old, my dear. I did
No.
it twice and that was enough for me.
Yeah, that was a feedback that was provided to kind of keep everything sort of in the rink. as
Not
much as we
only
can,
that-
And have the parking maybe over here for next year.
Yes,
but I mean, I think the vendors, if they were set up in the rink, would,
Or even where people were parking.
yeah. I'm just thinking if it was in the rink.
in the rink
They would
or
be out of the sun or out of the.
Yeah,
out of the rain or whatever,
Yeah.
And the
and
huge thing is just out of the sun.
all the
Yeah.
cars parked here, people are gonna go by and say,
And then
what's
where
going
do you
on?
want to do the barbecue over there as well then? Or have it
No, I
here?
think the barbecue here. I
Keep the
mean, 'cause
barbecue here?
Everything is here, right?
Yeah,
So it's just easier.
with the sink and then
Yeah.
all that sort of stuff, yeah, okay, so do the barbecue here. The bike decorating contest went well as
Yeah,
well,
no,
they
Oh,
showed up,
it
they
was
showed up for
gorgeous.
that, they did a great
Yeah, I
job,
was
so
so
we'll
glad
keep
to-
that for next year, but if there's anything. Any feedback that you got, positive, negative, whatever, send it to me, and then I'll take those and kind of put it to a plan together for next year.
I was asked, how come we did not have local talent singing?
But we had JR Albertine with the first act,
I thought he comes from Sturgeon.
well,
that's.
I would consider that.
No, I mean,
local.
we have our own local,
Okay.
like
Yeah,
Elmer and,
well, how I understand it had been done is that he would reach out to other people and bring them in. And then that just, he didn't reach out to as many people as he had in the past, I guess. So,
okay. I was told that he called and left a message and the call was not returned.
Oh. Okay, I don't know about that then.
See, this is something like in the past, we've relied on him, giving him a budget and a time frame to be able to take the music from 2 to 7 or 12 till 7 and kind of washed our hands of it. And they kind of did their own thing. This is something we might have to micromanage in the future. and
Okay,
Not allow other people to book and run it ourselves.
okay,
Cause like I said, we gave him, I think, 1 till 3. And then we booked a band from 3 till 5. So whatever he did with his 1 till 3 time slot is what he chose to do, right?
okay. Yeah,
I had a couple of people ask. Even about shortening it again, like we used to go. I seem to remember 10 o'clock setting up and like the lunch was still about the same time. And kind of trying to stretch the event right till fireworks. Knowing that people were leaving and coming back, so that's why once we moved the fireworks to the other event, that's why we thought. We shorten it to 5, but. 4 o'clock on, there wasn't a whole lot going on other than.
I think we could safely
Dog
shorten it to 4 myself.
Yeah, I mean, three to 4, I mean, somewhere in there, I mean, cause like I said, after the lunch and. The kids have already had their face painted, their balloons and you know what I mean?
Yeah. But next year I do wanna get the horseshoe tournament and everything back up and running, have the tournament to give the adults something to do as well. But we could get that in before
Yeah,
4
I
p.m.
4 would be good, I mean, like I said,
And that'll depend on weather too, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Anything else?
I don't think so, and I just think like if we go. Say we agree on the whole 11 to 4 thing,
Mhm.
I think we do the duck race at like 4:30. We do it post everything,
right,
cause. People are gonna leave whatever event we do, they're gonna walk over to that, right?
right,
So if we say, you know what, entertainment stops at 4 o'clock, all the vendors are shutting down at 4 o'clock,
It
whatever.
gives them time to get
and the
there.
duck race is
The
at
duck race
4:30,
is
they
at
can,
4:30.
and then it's the end of the, and then it's, yeah, they're closed to it.
Mhm.
And I don't know about like extending it, like I had a few people asking about fireworks and complaining that it is very un-Canadian to not have fireworks on Canada Day, but. I personally like the fireworks at the end of the year.
So do I.
I think it takes away the fire ban. I think it adds.
I've got a lot
an
of
extra
positive
event.
feedback from people with smaller children that they can stay for the fireworks because you're not keeping your child up till
Super
10.
late.
Yeah,
Right, and I think it's a nice way to close out the summer, I mean, it's done fairly early, because it gets darker earlier.
yeah, I looked it up, you could at 8.
Right, opposed to 10, quarter after 10, no, I think that's when fireworks would have had to start.
Canada Day weekend, every other township.
Right.
does Fireworks, right? So
Every other driveway.
being.
Right,
Exactly.
Being a little bit different, it gives
3 o'clock in the morning.
our residents a chance to go to Calendar or. What's there?
and that's the nice part, there's, lots of opportunity to go to other municipalities, but then you get the one at the end of the summer too.
You know, we're adding an extra event. I like the event at the end of the year.
So do I.
So brings us to number 7 for items for committee discussion. So for summer camp. So our Bonfield summer camp, we have one next week and then one in August. The one next week has like 40
We're up to 40 kids that we have signed up here.
that you know about.
Mhm.
You always get last minute ones too, right?
Yeah.
He's already got a few.
So we'll probably have 48, 49, 50 kids. something
Which
like
is where we drew the line, right? At 50?
that. We always draw a lot.
Okay,
So that camp's going next week here. And then one in August here, so I think like as far as. Like anything admin wise, I think we're all covered,
Yeah.
like it's funded, it's. I think they have some sponsors for it and hard payments and stuff like that, so I think everything's covered for that, so. Our staff team will look after that next week, so the kids will have a blast here. Community garden, McKinnis's community garden.
Yeah, I mean, the peas and tomatoes and peppers are all starting, potatoes have been planted. A gentleman stopped by today, offered, some turnip that we're gonna pick up and plant in one little section we have left. Yeah, and the other thing is just, if you're gonna go to the community garden, just be mindful of, just because the garden doesn't look like it's planted, there's stuff been planted, so just watch where you're stepping.
Stop trying to play.
Yes, so yeah, and other than that, I mean, it's actually growing really well and, the cats don't seem to be pawing it up anymore, so that's a good thing. And, yeah, everything's pretty much, all the space is pretty much taken up, so we filled it. I mean, we just put potatoes in the one big garden, so they're starting to pop. And then, yeah, I'd like to, Eagle Tree Service, thanks for dropping the wood chips off. I mean, it's a perfect amount and it's taking care of the weeds in the most part, so thanks a lot.
So what happens when it's ready? Do
Well.
it just, people can just go?
No, we were gonna build a stand, maybe stand's being built, but, and then we were gonna harvest and put it in the stand for free for the taking, right? Cause we don't want people in there harvesting really, because then they,
Might not be fair for one.
for one, and then over harvesting and,
Or harvesting it incorrectly. so
Right.
it stops growing.
cause the lettuce you can cut and it'll still grow,
Yeah,
right? So
exactly.
if it's harvest right, it should be kind of a constant supply of lettuces. So anyways, I just have to talk to someone about the the little building and if not, try and get one whipped up real quick. And then worst case scenario, we just have to leave it at the township here. Cause I mean, when things really start coming in, they're gonna come in hard and fast, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, our hope was to put a little stand underneath that tree. And just whatever.
Free for the taking.
Free for the taking and, just be mindful that there's other people. Take what you need and. Yeah, so that's, and the tree will provide some nice shade, so.
Thank you.
Too bad somebody doesn't have a nice shot that would be appropriate.
Yeah, just something real small, like 6x6 little,
Yeah.
I
a light
mean-
shack on a.
if not, I'll try and whip one up real quick.
Dan to Bill.
Right, and then the Labor Day event? Do we have an update on fireworks?
I can definitely get them.
So I believe they've been ordered or not?
No, but they can, like, they will be here.
Okay.
I'm just waiting, I need written confirmation from one more person. And then we're good to go, but I talked to the guy that sells the fireworks, we're good to get them.
One more person, not from this township. That has the course to light off
Yeah.
fireworks. Okay, we're importing pyrotechnics now.
Well, we were always bringing in the fireworks themselves, so.
No,
Yes.
we're importing the executioner of techniques.
All right,
Okay.
and we have a band. If we want, Buckingham can do the games again. And then if we want to try and get other organizations involved in doing stuff.
Yeah, so I
or-
was speaking with Lions Club, they're definitely interested in participating in some way, so putting on games or something like that, they're having, I think, a meeting this week, Alan, they didn't have anything planned, I think he's gonna call, maybe try and get people all together.
Okay.
But yeah, Lions Club's definitely interested in putting something on games, not sure
So-
what,
So I would give him free roam. They can either do games or a craft station,
okay,
and then whatever they don't do, Red Buckingham will do,
okay.
if that makes it easy to plan.
The vendors market is also interested in participating in that, which is great. They've set up themselves and take care of
Yeah,
themselves, so you're welcome at every one of our.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, and so we just have to communicate what time everything is happening.
Yeah, I think last year we did 6 to 8, knowing that fireworks were around 8.
Round 8, yep.
6 to 8, is
Yeah.
it? Okay,
And then
That's right on Labor Day, right?
no, it's on the Saturday.
On the Saturday?
31st. Yeah,
what's Saturday for sure?
Yeah.
That's something, okay.
because we had gone back and forth.
Okay.
And it was, I went to the
I'm
tape.
sure it's fine.
That was the tape.
Sure, it's awesome. And then, do we have somebody to run a canteen, or we kind of flirted with the idea of running it ourselves as well?
Yeah, I think if the Rocking Horse wants to do it again, let them,
They just did the one for Canada Day.
yeah, but if they wanted to do.
If they wanna do again, or we
Yeah.
can reach out to someone
I can talk to Kelly and Dan, I know them,
from the Rocking Horse.
yeah,
Yeah,
they're the ones that do the
Kelly-
brushes.
Yeah.
Brush,
yeah, she was here for Canada Day.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, do they have a big event usually?
It's Boots and
Hearts.
Spurs.
Oh, no, it's,
Spurs and Smokes,
Smoke and Spur.
so got there.
Yeah, their
Um,
Mattawa's taking it over from
Yeah.
Blossom.
Yeah, so I don't know if they're busy with that at all.
I don't
That's the
know,
same weekend?
Yeah,
I don't know if they'll be going to that or not,
okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
cause
I don't
Smoke and
think so.
Spur is kind of their own little, it is
They-
their own
they
thing,
do their own
right?
thing?
They
Yeah,
don't,
okay.
they don't go with local horse clubs.
No,
but if they just did the last one, do we want to reach out to see if the food bank wants to do this, or if someone else wants? to
If
do
someone
it?
wants to, I mean, I think no one was really stepping up, last time to take it.
And we got there though,
Yeah, I'm just saying if,
or do we want to do it, cause we had. Discussed that idea as well.
either
If
or,
we do
I
it.
mean,
It could definitely make money for record if you brought in.
Yeah,
a
we're
barbecue, we have a
comfortable, the fire
barbecue.
department doing it.
Yeah, they're not gonna be able to do this one.
No.
Yeah, that's, so, I don't know, like, we have a barbecue here, we could barbecue hamburgers, sell them, we can maybe even have a campfire and do hot dogs.
marshmallows.
Snacks and whatever,
Mhm.
or it's just easy to hand it off and
It
just
is.
show up and
Easier to hand it off,
run the event.
Yeah, what, I mean,
it's what you guys want, and we'll make it happen.
So I like the food bank doing stuff, cause
so yeah, that's a
it's kind
perfect
of like
one.
a double-edged sword, right? Like it gives them a little bit of promotion, but it also gives them a little bit of money to support the food bank in Bonneville. Whether they're just doing it for us out of
I mean-
out of a relationship, like,
All you do is reach out if they don't wanna do it, and then if it ends up that nobody wants to do it, we'll do it,
Okay.
but, I mean. Offer to the food bank, the Rocking Horse, and then if they don't wanna do it, we'll do it.
Okay,
So if you wanna reach out to the food bank and then if you hear back, if not, then I can reach out to Kelly and
that's
Dan.
awesome. Anything else we need for that event, or it was, I just wasn't able to attend last year. Anything else we need
No.
to get organized
We
or,
we have a band,
rubber band,
cause it went really well last year, the music,
the
and
band?
then,
room turners,
Are they from
they're in
the,
North Bay.
I've never heard of them.
yeah, I mean, the music, and then it, was fireworks, and it went well.
okay, so just easy peasy, no like kids contest type thing or?
No.
No, like the idea of running the games, we ran the games during the music so that, you know, parents can show up with their kids and drop their kids off at games or crafts or whatever we're gonna run.
Well, yeah, 'cause-
And then they could come and listen to music with it,
Right.
hanging out, right?
and I think Lee's did that, the case did, something there too.
Oh, they did like a money
Money grab there,
machine thing,
maybe reach out to
or maybe
this-
they did that on Canada.
Was it, I think it was, no, I think it was.
Fallen?
Oh, maybe it's Canada Day.
Yeah,
Never mind, I think it's
But if
Canada.
it's only from 6 till 8, it doesn't give a lot of time either, right, for a lot of stuff?
No,
No, so I mean,
but 6 to 8, the fireworks start at 8, so.
And it's all right there, people bring their.
Have it all
trailers,
set up in the rink area?
Yep, and people just. Leave when the band's done and walk over and watch fireworks and go home.
And we want the vendors in the rink as well, or
I would.
there's lots of space for everyone? Okay.
And we don't have to move the skateboard equipment, you know, it just has to be moved to the side.
Just cut to the line. Yep, sounds good.
Okay.
So that's August
August
31st.
31st, yeah.
Okay, so Halloween parade, Renee is no longer on our committee. So I don't know whether we just,
I did send her a message to say, hey, like, if you're not on the committee anymore, are you still interested in putting it on? And I have not heard back yet.
Yeah.
From her.
like, I know she's super busy and she's working full
Oh,
time
yeah.
at school and whatever, but I know this was her. her golden nugget, right? This was her thing.
Yeah, she did a really good job with that.
Incredible job, yeah,
So I'm sure we can just table that and leave that for her and just
okay,
support her in whatever way we need to, whether it's. You know, a couple donations for the candy or a candy drop off or whatever. She's always organized it well in the past and
Yeah,
yes,
we'll end up taking that back. And if she said no, then we'll come up with something, I'm sure. 2024 events. Not sure.
that was just there in case we needed to, if there's. Cause after, so we'll have Halloween, and then after that, we've got just the Christmas in Bonfield
oh, the chili.
and the chili cook-off and stuff like that, just to keep everyone
Pretty far
aware of
away.
what's. Sorry,
Pretty far away still.
yeah, I think we're good
Yeah.
to bench that, but just so we're all aware of when it's coming up after.
And then OAC grant. So this was the art grant that Nathalie Burton mostly applied for on her own for the township. A couple of people had some eyes on it and helped her out, but her idea, she kind of took it and ran with it. When she was on the committee, she stepped down from the committee. That grant came back successful.
Mhm.
I believe you've been in contact with her.
Yeah, I've been in contact with her and with the OAC, they've been really great to work with, they're like, yeah, if you have anything you need to change about it, you need to let us know. But things happen, right? If one of the artists that we chose can't come in or something, we just have to let them know in advance, but they're, I think, gonna be really great to work with. And it shouldn't cost the municipality anything. We can cover it all by the grant, so,
Oh, wow,
yeah, it's exciting, so.
yeah,
And when, like rough timeline? for this?
February,
In February.
yeah, it's February 2025.
and what are we thinking on doing?
So that's the grant that Natalie had put together for us, where we have the francophone artists and we have the indigenous artists and we have all the, it's like the outdoor festival kind of
Okay.
thing.
Right, so
Yeah.
that's what we're doing.
If we still have
Snow.
And- the hall, right?
That's it. So for the moment, we're just gonna move ahead as is.
Yeah.
But if we know, if something changes, then we pivot from there. And I think the OAC is pretty understanding that, especially when you're working with arts and that
Mhm.
things change.
Perfect. And then we have 2 vacancies, that's correct, for Recreation Committee.
Mhm.
So you have 1 application now.
Yeah, and there's a motion
Okay.
there.
Oh, I already asked, like, so I'll find out tonight
Okay,
or tomorrow.
and the application is on the website. If you want me to send it to you, though, I can as well.
Okay, so Holly Broadhagen from the library. She put on that she wanted to be involved in the Recreation Committee. She's done a lot of cool events for the library and has helped out like the Bonfield camp in the past and stuff like that. So she seems like she'd be a pretty good fit. There is a motion here to approve her. I don't know if everybody's seen her application. I
Oh.
haven't, not that that matters.
Sorry, no, I forgot to print it. But I
She's
she's
also
her
done stuff at
reputation,
250.
everyone, yeah,
Yeah.
like she will be an asset to this
I agree.
committee for sure. She has knowledge and experience and is very committed.
Well, I know the library, the stuff
They
they're
put on
putting out is
Incredible
incredible,
events.
yes.
Yeah,
She does some homesteading and has done stuff at 250 Clark too, so
Right.
yeah,
she was one of the
Her
ones that I had
knowledge.
said about,
yeah,
you know, if we could use the Lions Club.
yeah.
Okay, so moved by Sylvie and second by Lees, that the Recreation and Fitness Committee recommends to council that Holly Broadhagen be approved as a member of the committee. All in favor? Carried. So we have 1 more spot,
Mhm.
so I guess we need to do some more social
Some more
media
social push for it,
to
yeah.
try and convince anybody to come hang out with us.
Or feel free, whenever you're talking to any of your friends, you just throw it out there.
All right, no committee motions. No correspondence. Okay, so adjournment moved by Lees and second by Sylvie, that the meeting be adjourned at 5:35 p.m.
Yep.
All in favor? All right, that's that.